Hello there. Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or just welcome if you're new here. I'm the Highlight Meme, your hostess, and today I did this 2000s makeover because I started watching again Gilmore Girls, and watching Lorelai's makeup made me realize that that's how everyone wore it back in the day. That's what everyone's makeup looked like. And I know some trends from that era are coming back now, so I wanted to give this a try and challenge myself because the 2000s are a trouble era. Not everything was cute, but I still think I managed to create something cute at least. I hope you like it. And if you want to see how to recreate this makeup and the whole outfit I'm wearing, well, not to recreate, but just to get a peek at it, then just keep on watching. The 2000s were all about shimmer and glow everywhere. So to prime my skin, I'm going to moisturize first instead of using just any primer, because moisturizing will give you that glowy, healthy skin that we want to achieve today. And if you don't have moisturizer, you can mix a liquid highlighter with your foundation, but always remember that applying moisturizer before your foundation, even if you're not going for exactly the glowy look, it will make your makeup look better and stay longer. So I'm going to use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil-Free Lotion. Oh, and please ignore my nails. I know they look terrible. It's been more than a month since I last did them. Now, while the moisturizer absorbs, let's move on to the eyes. To prime the eyes, I'm going to use this duo stick by Sephora, and I'm gonna use, of course, the concealer side. And let's talk about a little bit about the early 2000s. It was a mess. There were many fashion crimes and makeup crimes that we look today and think, what the hell were they thinking? But what I do love about that era is, besides from the music, because we had Destiny's Child, but especially Beyonce and Britney and Pink and so many other bad bitches who we love and stan. The other thing was their energy, just that bad bitch vibe. Even if you weren't Paris Hilton, you were partying and you were behaving like her, because who cares? Now, to set the concealer in place, I'm going to use the NYX HD Finishing Powder in the shade Banana. I'm going to set mostly on the crease because I want to apply a shimmery shade on my lid, and if I don't set it, I think it will look better. But if you apply powder on your crease, then it will make your life easier when blending. The first shade I'm going to apply on my crease will be this shade from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush to apply it. Next up, with a more tapered brush, I'm going to apply this shade from that same palette lower in the crease to create a little bit more of depth and definition. Now, they weren't that big in the eyeshadow game. They wouldn't be applying all these shades, but I want to adapt it to today because, actually, funny story, yesterday I tried doing this video already and I did a makeup that turned out to be so 2000s that I didn't like it. So I'm adapting it more to today. Now I'm going with just a little bit of this shade, also in the crease but lower than the previous ones. And to finish up with the crease, I'm going back with the fluffy brush to blend everything together. And one thing that I love to do is extend my eyeshadow outwards, but they didn't do that much, so we're not going to extend it too far today. In the lid, they used a lot of shimmery eyeshadows, mostly light blues and pinks and purples. So you can choose whatever of those you want, and even some light browns. But the important thing is that they are shimmery. But today I'm going with a pink eyeshadow to match, my hair thing. I don't even know what I did with my hair, but I was experimenting. And I'm going to use the shade Pride, that it is in the Nikki Tutorials and Beauty Bay palette. And first, I'm going to apply it with my ring finger because that's how it's best applied. I'm going to blend it with a brush. This is so pretty. I see that editorial makeup artists do this all the time, but it looks so nice when you bring the shimmery shade all the way up to your crease. Another big makeup thing was super bright inner corners and brow bones. They would use white shadow to highlight those parts. It's a lot. I'm going to use this shade from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette. Cat wing liners weren't that big or used at all, I think. So we're not going to do that today, but I still want to do a tiny eyeliner to further define my eyes. And to do that, I'm going to use the black shade in the palette and a liner brush. One of the makeup crimes they committed were their brows. They were so thin, you couldn't even see them. So today I'm just going to fill my brows. I'm not going to give them much of a shape, just to keep them as they are and as naturally thin as I can. To do that, I'm going to use the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. So I want to know, who is your favorite artist from the 2000s? I think that mine are the Pussycat Dolls. They were so iconic and you just wanted to be them when you watched their videos. We also loved Pink, and by we I mean my family. We bought all her CDs. And Gwen Stefani, Queen. That's what I'm talking about when I say that in the 2000s they were just bad bitch energy. Because whenever I need to feel like that, I listen to Hold the Back Girl or Buttons by the Pussycat Dolls or Doncha, or just, I don't know, Crazy in Love by Beyonce. You just get vibing. Now I'm setting my eyebrows in place using the NYX Control Freak gel. Now we can move on to the face, and the first thing I'm applying is foundation, but I'm going to create a concoction with two foundations to create my current tone, and I'm going to use the Lancome Tint Miracle and the Bare Minerals Powder Foundation in the shade 93, this one, and 03 in this one. See how glowy my skin looked? That's because of the moisturizer, and that's what we wanted to create. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to use the same one I used to prime my eyelids. By the way, I don't know the name of this product because it is so used that everything was erased, but I know it is a Sephora one and it just says medium. And another thing they did in the 2000s is that they didn't apply concealer in a triangle shape like we do today, because I think they figured out how to actually build structure on your face. Back in the day, they just wanted to cover up their dark circles. So that's what we are doing today. I am applying a little bit though on my nose because concealer was always part of my contour routine, and I'm also applying a little bit on my forehead, but that's it, nowhere else. Now I'm going to set the concealer, but only the concealer, so that I don't lose the glowiness I got. Is that a word? Glowiness? One thing I don't know very well is if they did contour and bronzer like we do today at least, but I do know that they loved blush and they applied a whole lot. So today I'm using this Revlon highlighting palette. I don't know why it's called highlighting palette. The good thing is that it has pink tones and warm tones so that it counts as blush and bronzer and contour all in one. When I apply blush, because I'm not such a huge fan of blush, I mean I can go on without it, but when I do use it is a coral shade. But they used a lot of pinks and even an almost brick red. I know it sounds like a lot. It was a lot. And also they applied a lot of blush on their cheekbones. You know that trick to smile and then to apply it on your cheekbones? Today we don't do that, or at least most people don't do that anymore. I don't either. Now for highlight, I'm going to use this shade from the Highlight and Contour palette by The Balm. There's a reason why my channel is called the highlight meme. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to apply the same 3 shades I applied on my crease, but here in my lower lash line. First, the lighter one, and blending it very low so that it is noticeable once you apply the other shades. Then the next shade goes here closer to the lash line. I'm going to focus the darker shade mostly here in the outer corner. I'm gonna have to redo my hair. But for now, I'm going to apply mascara, and I'm first going to curl it and then use the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. I don't really recommend this mascara, but it is the only one I have. And another thing is that I don't think that big lashes were a thing like the ones we got from 2014 and so on. So that's good for me because I hate applying false lashes. So today I'm not going to apply them. See, this is why I don't recommend this mascara, because it doesn't hold the curl and because Maybelline still tests on animals. You suck! We are almost done, but the last 2 trends I'm going to use in this video are lip liner and lip gloss. Now let's set the makeup in place with the All Nighter Setting Spray by Urban Decay. And the makeup is done. It's not my usual eyeshadow game, but it is today for the sake of this video. Now I'm going to fix my hair and get in the outfit, and I'll do the final reveal. Here's the final look, and this is the outfit. These sandals were part of what inspired me to create this makeover today, because I just bought them because they look like Barbie shoes. You know what another iconic thing was in the 2000s? The Cheetah Girls. I still listen to them almost every week. I'm sure I still listen to Cheetah Love and Strut, all their bops. So what do you think about the outfit? Now I wanted to go for the halter top because of the end of the 90s, and the denim skirt. Actually, this is a skirt, I think it's called, because it is shorts and a skirt. In a mirror is the only way I can show you the entire outfit, so I'm sorry this isn't that professional, but it is the only way. Well, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you recreate this makeup or you just also do a 2000s makeover, I want to see, please. So if you upload to Instagram, tag me there at Lupe with EEZG. Don't forget to comment your favorite artist of this era. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video, which is every Friday, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!